everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to Amorous. So, before I get started, I would just like to say that I might need to take a break from doing daily uploads. It's not because I'm having, like, complications in my real life or anything. It's just, I'm running out of storage space on my computer. And it's gotten to the point where, my last two videos, like Voices and not Amorous, I couldn't save the games because I'm running out of storage space, and it was like, oh, you can't save your game because there's not enough space left. So, yeah, that's kind of inconvenient. I do have a flash drive, but I put a bunch of my old videos on it, and I deleted all the ones that I'm never gonna upload because they're just tests. So, and that flash drive is 8 gigabits, bytes, whatever, how it is, GB. Obviously it's already filled up, and it only has 28 videos on it, and I obviously have a lot more than that. So, I mean, I need to look for like a new flash drive or maybe an external hard drive or something like that, so then I have more storage. But in the meantime, I do not know how long I can keep recording videos right now. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop forever. It just means that if you don't see me upload for a while, that's probably why. I ran out of storage. This does not mean I'm gonna go back and delete all my old videos on my computer. No, totally not. I'm definitely not, because, with YouTube these days, my channel could be gone, and, maybe someone out there would like to see my old gameplay videos, so I have a way to re-upload it if I need to. Obviously, I don't think that's gonna happen, but, you never know. So, I'm probably, if I can't find a hard drive or something, or a flash drive that has a lot of storage on it, I'm probably gonna buy a bunch of flash drives in bulk. So then I, upload put all the stuff on there that I need to. I even started deleting my old drawings and pictures that I didn't need anymore on my computer. So, like, those are completely gone now. Like, all my old drawings that I didn't need anymore. So, I mean, I didn't need to put that in my portfolio anyways. And it's on DeviantArt. Most of it is anyways, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, I just wanted to get that out of the way. But with that out of the way, I hope I can continue the game. This was my save file. I hope so. So we just did Mercy, right? Right. And now we gotta... Wait, we gotta go home. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to this man creature. He says, let's just go home. Should we be here? Oh yeah, I was gonna get the guide up on here. Alright, I need to call that bitch. That lovely lady. Remy. I'm gonna call her. Let's see what Remy is up to. Give me a second, I need to look at my guide. Where's the guide? Where is the guide? The guide is on my phone. Where? Specifically, I do not know. But I will find it. Eventually. Anytime now. I think I have to pee. Oh, there we go. Ring, 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 click. Hello? Hi, Remy. It's Jaybird. I was wondering what you were up to. Hey, Jaybird. Sorry I didn't recognize the number. I'm not doing much right now, but I work later, but for now I'm just relaxing. damn, I was going to ask if you were free to meet up somewhere, you know. We'll smash a little bit. Ah, yeah, I work the dinner shift tonight. Though I'm free before then? Oh, well, good then. I guess dinner plans are out of the question. Did you have anything else in mind? Oh, I have an idea, yeah. There's some new exhibits at the aquarium by the beach promenade. Would you want to go with me this afternoon? Say 2 p.m.? That works for me. But wait, there's more. Didn't you say you were afraid of sharks? Yeah, well, I still respect them, so long as we keep on different sides of the glass. They have a cool jellyfish exhibit too, the glow-in-the-dark ones. I'll be fine. Anyway, I'm sure you'll keep me safe from this scary nature. I can be the butch one, sure. So long as we get ice cream to balance it out. Haha, big kid. Okay, deal. I'll see you there? Definitely. See you there, Remy. Click. I'd better get changed and head out if I'm going to catch her. Like a fish. It didn't take me long to pick out an outfit and drive over to the aquarium. Oh, you're gonna let me read you now? Remy had already mentioned being afraid of sharks, which was an extra ammunition for me. I fucking stand fucking corrected, motherfuckers. Okay, Remy was waiting inside, looking around sheepishly from her spot by the exhibits. She was wearing the same cute sweater and picking at one of her sleeves. Remy, hi! I didn't keep you waiting, did I? Oh, hey, no, I only got here a minute ago. I looked around as we stood at the entrance. It seemed like there were a handful of major exhibits, including jellyfish and sharks. I wondered how best to handle Remy's shark phobia. Oh boy. She respects them. Okay. So, there seemed to be a few cool exhibits here. How did you want to deal with the shark exhibit? We can avoid it if you'd prefer. That's okay, I'd like to see them. My phobia is kind of worse when I think about being in the water. I think they're nice to look at, so long as you hold my hand. Well, sounds like a good trade to me. That smell is just oof. I smiled and held up my hand for her to take as we headed off along the path through the exhibits. You know the shark exhibit isn't for a while, right? Oh, I know. I squeezed her fingers softly as she wove them in with mine as we walked. We strolled along together for some time, checking out the bright tropical fish dancing through their reefs and alien crabs roaming like desert scavengers across their undersea worlds. The time with her seemed to fly as we chatted a little about our work in the kitchens and traded the names of a few musicians I liked between comments on the exhibits. It was a genuinely nice time, and Remy's thoughtful admiration of the fish was contagious as we explored the tanks. After a while, we finished with the fragile seahorses dancing like leaves in the currents of their tank, and found ourselves at the mouth to the underwater walkway of the shark tank. Shark bait, hoo ha ha. Well, here goes nothing, right? You'll be fine. I smiled reassuringly and squeezed her feet. I didn't get to finish that, but okay. It'll be okay. We'll check them out and everything will be fine. They're just like the other fish here, right? They're not anywhere near as deadly as those poisonous fish we saw. Yeah, I guess you're right. She didn't seem all that convinced as she leaned in closer, hugging my arm. It was a sweet gesture and made me forget for a moment that I didn't... Fine! I don't need to read this! Doesn't matter where you guys can read yourselves. Gliding silently through the water, small flicks were the sharks. There we go. See, they're not much different from other fish. I guess you're right, just bigger, but I suppose they wouldn't hurt me. Not at all. Most of them aren't even big enough to attack a full-grown person. Either way, I'd keep you safe, like I said. Because I can fucking beat up a fucking shark. Even a great white shark, I can fucking just one punch that motherfucker and it'll be dead. She smiled at that as we stopped at the side railings and watched one of the larger sharks, an 8-foot tiger shark, roam back and forth against the glass, showing off its beautiful camouflage markings. Remy seemed transfixed, not in horror, but Not in horror, but in admiration. Tease her dominantly! We gotta tease her dominantly! Right now. Yes, of course. No, seriously, it's true. I stepped behind her, wrapping my arms around her middle so I could whisper into her ear as I watched with her. She stroked at my arm and leaned into me, her hips against my own as I gently traced over her side while we took in the sights. See? Nothing to it. You're a lot more likely to get nibbled out on here. I nipped at her ear and she let a painful whimper as she melted back against me with my hands on her hips. Woo! I see! So I see. Oof. I snickered into her ear as she wiggled her hips a little at the sound. Plush rump pressed back to me as I gave her ear another nibble just to make her whimper. The dominant teasing really hit her buttons. Woo! A tasty rabbit? Very hard to resist. Guess I should watch out then. Totally! I ran my fingers over her middle, feeling her soft, fuzzy tummy through the sweater as I huffed against her ear. Okay, this is getting a little bit, too saucy for an aquarium, but okay. That hard to resist? She wiggled her rump back against my crotch, and I squeezed her hips closer as I kissed her neck. She ran her fingers against my snout as my beak, not my snout, my beak, as my body pressed to hers, a sign that we shouldn't get too carried away. I kissed over her fingers as I relented. Very hard to resist. And you know it? And you know it, Bad Bunny. She giggled a little, lifting my hand from her hip and kissing my thumb. Down, girl. What? Oh, you're gonna get it, sweetie! I'm gonna okay, fine. I adjusted my outfit as she stepped away, giving me a playful, come get me! Wink as I followed her out to the rest of the exhibits. Oh no! Well, looky here. Oh, fucking no. Peering between two of the tanks, Riptide sauntered over, giving us both a derisive look. Why is he wearing his lifeguard shirt and swim shorts? Here. If it isn't my favorite MILF, and I didn't finish that. Oh, I see what this is. So Remy is too good for the likes of me and perfect for you? That hero complex is gonna get you hurt, newbie. Riptide, you also laughed at me and called me naive for standing up for Remy when you called her fat and a slut. Let's face it, that makes you about the worst person to be indignant here. That's right. You think you can get away with telling me Jaybird isn't worth my time after making fun of my weight and calling me a whore? No. I called you a slut at worst. Probably just said you were an info. I think you should back off, Riptide. I'm here with Jaybird. That's fine by me. Then nobody can watch how a man lands a prize. None of this baby stuff. You're foul, Riptide. I suggest you back off. You heard what Remy said. She's here with me. Let's go, Remy. I think I'm done with the pawn life here. Hit him. We're gonna hit him. Yeah. Fucking sock it to him. I reared up, ready to smack the smug look off his face. Remy's hand on my arm stopped me, and I huffed frustratedly as Riptide stepped up on the offensive. Remy put her hand on my shoulder and stepped up at my side, her hand in mine and a resolute expression on her face. You've made your point, Riptide. If you think I'd want to be with you after you threatened Jaybird and called me names, you're crazier than I thought. Just leave us alone, jerk. Fine. You win the big prize, Hotshot. Fuck this. Good luck, assholes. What's that all about? God, people are weird. Riptide stormed off, leaving us there in the middle of the aquarium. I don't understand people like that. I'm sorry, Remy. I feel like that mess was my fault. No, it's my fault for flirting with him and you, I guess. You know I wouldn't be here if I wasn't interested, right? So just going somewhere quieter. Let's get out of here, huh? We'll get a coffee or something. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Leaving the scene of the fight seemed to perk Remy up a little as we walked down the street to a coffee shop along the promenade. Neither of us were feeling the need to be more caffeinated after the confrontation with Riptide, but we got hot chocolates despite the sunny day and a slice of cheesecake and set soaking in the atmosphere of a little in the coffee showers. I love cheesecake and I love hot chocolate's okay. I like hot apple cider. No, that's good. This was a good choice. Thank you, Jaybird. This is the same music that plays during the sex scenes. But that's so good. We could be fucking under the table right now and you wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know. It's the least I could do. Remy, listen, I'm sorry about Riptide. His foul mouth and all the trouble with him in general. I took her hand in mine and caught her eyes. I stood up to him back in Amorous and told him to leave you alone if he was going to treat you like a quick lay. The way he acted, I wouldn't want him to hurt you. I appreciate that, Jaybird, but it was still my decision to make. I don't like that you took that away from me. It wasn't fair of me to drag you into my stupid stuff with Riptide. I guess I let guys like that get under my skin. You're still interested in me, I hope. I know stuff in the club kind of got kind of crazy and intense. I guess that's how the club scene can be. Yes, of course. Of course I'm still interested in you. I squeezed her fingers and gave her an embarrassed smile. Of course I am. For what it's worth, I'm glad that I picked you over him. At least I think so. What is it? Remy played with her fingers and shifted in her seat a little. She looked more embarrassed than sad. I guess Rip also isn't exactly wrong that I've been dating at Amorous for a while. He's exaggerating my reputation, but I'm not exactly, I'm not exactly the kiss on the cheek after the first date kind of person. I guess I like to know where I stand, I might be all shy around new people, but with the partner, that's different. The way it makes it better, though. I can understand wanting to know if you're compatible. So what? We're both adults. I think there'd be a problem if you weren't interested in knowing knowing that things worked with a partner. But anyway, I did say I'd take charge. After my nibbling at the shark tank, I'd have said it if it was a problem. I guess I just want to be sure. Riptide kind of spins my head something fierce. How we are works best. Change things up. Change things up. We're gonna change things up. Change things up? I guess change things up. Okay. Honestly? If you want to follow, I'll lead. You standing up to Riptide was even better. Honestly, you seem most in your element when you're taking charge. Obviously, we should both enjoy ourselves, but I wouldn't mind you leading me along. I appreciate that, Jaybird. Thank you for the answer. I guess I'm just used to people being pretty candid. That's okay, Remy. I'm glad we could both talk about it before it became a problem. I smiled and she laughed a little. And we got through it, all of that without making a cougar or racial bunny joke? I maybe thought it, but it's also not a bad thing. I look forward to that when we're both ready for it. Though looking at the time, don't you have to be at work soon? We've got a little while yet. We finished our drinks and got ice creams out on the beachfront, watching the sun set and sharing playful smiles whilst my fingers stroked and rolled over our own in a passionate play between us. You okay? A gross way to describe hand-holding, but okay. We calmly ate our ice cream, trying our best to ignore our free hands. I was thirsty for her! Her candid questions about our roles to each other was fresh in my mind, leaving me aching. If it was in the middle of the afternoon, if we weren't in the middle of a busy beach, I might have dragged her down to the sand with me. Our parting was concluded with a brief, passionate kiss that I wish I could have dragged on for hours. Gross. Bling! A text? Ho ho! What is this? Had a great day today. Sorry to rush off work. Had a great time with you too, X. We should do it again soon. Very soon? X3. Sorry to leave you hungry for more. Stupid work. That's okay. I'll be patient. So long as it's just us. Just us, cuddly land shark. X. Okay, that was lame. X. What noise do sharks even make, XD? Blub? Glub? Ooh! 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 Not exactly intimidating. One roars in the movies? X. Ugh, break over. We'll be thinking of you, X. Ditto, I'll call. Heart. Heart! Cute. Goofball. You called? Ha! Another goofball. Where are your clothes this time? They're in the wash, man. They're in the wash, Mom. But spill it! How about you put some clothes on first, please? I was just texting a girl I met at Amorous. Remy, a bunny girl. Not exactly my area of expertise, but is she nice? Very nice. She's a chef too. Does that mean I won't be cooking for you anymore? Your clothing optional pizza parties are only so nutritional. That depends on if the pizza guy comes in too. That happened one time. Ahem! Whilst you were here... Ahem! What? I said I'm gonna take a shower. Wanna join me? Tell me all about your date? Not this time, Cobes. Pling! Fine, I'll leave you to your lesbian exploits! Yes, please. X. Hard X, hard X, hard X. She's adorable. That is adorable. That's something I would do, maybe. Testing the waters. We're testing the fucking waters. Oh. He is stuck on the screen. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know why it's like that. But anyways, with that being said, with this dude. Oh, there we go. Anyways, that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Amorous and would like to see more of this game, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!